Connection in their white, and that's the start of this match. W Connection versus Club Sando, and that's Kevin Neves. So Club Sando kicking from right to left. Thomas for Connection. That's Gadari. Gadari, one of the, and a strong tackle there, but all ball referee unconcerned. And comes the cross, and we always see the first strike coming from the W Connection team. That's Shannon Winchester. So a very strong W Connection team here this evening. Daniel Cyrus, as I said, a number of international caps, and also that stint in the MSL. So he's going to bring a lot of support here in the back line for Connection. How will Club Sando withstand this team? That's Cyrus. Thomas sends it on the far side to Tristan Hodge. Hodge inside to Gerard Williams, the skipper of Connection, sends it wide to Alvin Jones. A true ball there for Jones, but easily read there and screened by Kevin Neves. So a lovely surface here for football at the Mary Ramdan Stadium. It's a pity that the lights here at the stadium is not functioning, so this game has to start at 3:30. Conditions very humid. Jones. Back inside to Thomas, who sends it far on the far side. It's a run inside, but good defending by, that's Gidari. Gidari Belfon in goal for Club Sando. The header is still there, but it goes off the touch. It's going to be a goal kick. It's versus 7th place. Connection, after that win against leaders, Defense Force has climbed to the 2nd position. Defense Force now, with that loss, they have gone to 3rd, with Central FC leading the pack. That's Tristan Hodge. A bad pass there by Cyrus. Ball meant for Jones, badly directed. Jones takes it down nicely. Inside to Williams. Williams to Hodge. Back to Andre Tose. Trying to get that ball inside to Shannon Winchester. And Kevin Neves coming to the rescue. Jones. One thing is noted for W Connection, they can control the ball for long periods. And that's exactly what is happening here. Back with Cyrus. That's Rivers, one of the new players who is given the starting opportunity here for Club Sando this afternoon. But broken up quickly and back, regained possession. There's W Connection. A long ball there for that's Kevon Woodley. Woodley has it there, but it's being confronted and the ball goes out of touch. Cyrus, a true ball there is. Yes, he has time, he has room across the face of the goal, and the header not coming off cleanly off the head of Winchester, and Balfour takes it nicely. It's back with Club Sando. A bit too much there by Showtime. Back with Tose. Tose takes a shot, and on the second occasion, Balfour grasped that ball, but again, Showtime there maybe doing a bit too much there, losing control, and the shot coming in from Andre Tuse, not a powerful shot. Ball thrown long into the connection field, half of the field by Balfour. Williams. Williams. Williams is in fringe. It's going to be a free kick to W Connection. A lot of movement from W Connection. They certainly having the better ball possession here, but have not been able to trouble Belfort in goal for Club Sando. So back with the action here, it is still goalless here at the Maniram John Stadium. Just about 11 minutes gone in the first half. And an opportunity here and a good opportunity here, but Williams, the skipper, is called for being in an offside position. But as I was referring, none of the goalkeepers already have been called into action as yet. Connection having a lot more of the ball possession. They look like they have settled down quicker than the Club Sando outfit. Club Sando still seem to be, not too sure of what is happening out there. A long kick. Woodley unable to control. And a wasted opportunity there from skipper Williams. That's Neves. Neves looking to get that Morris. And that's Showtime. Showtime has it still. But again, still managed to keep that ball in place. Looking to get that ball to Jesse Downing. Downing is sporting the captain armband for Club Sando this afternoon. So in the absence of the regular captain, Cohen Cupid, Downing is the new skipper. Klein in support for Club Sando, because actually Club Sando is one of the teams that had tremendous support. That is what we are not seeing. A nice, neat play there from Rivers. I've just seen one individual on my far right with a Club Sando t-shirt, but that's best as it gets. Long ball into the Jelani Fields to hold, but it's headed out, and it's only as far as Gerard Williams. Williams inside to Tose to Cyrus, back to Williams. That's Tristan Hodge who sends it wide. He has Cornel Thomas, goes past Thomas, and looking to get that ball into the Jones. We know Jones has a wicked shot, and yes, a lot of power, but a bit too much height. Ball goes sailing over the crossbar. Quarter of an hour gone here in this game. Still no goals. Daniel Cyrus back to Chalini Archibald. Archibald a little bit lackadaisical. Then it's back with Showtime. Sends it wide to skipper Downing. Downing looks to take a shot, but decides not, and his pass to Modest is a bit too short and it's broken up and it's back with W connection. That's Gedari, Thomas, Moles. Opportunity here for clubs for connection and a great save and the rebound. Winchester was called for the offside, but a great save coming up there from Balfon in goal for Club Sando. Round two actually very close. Remember, at the end of each round, the winner is going to receive cash awards. And the second round, there's also the Andrew Akim, and it's an opportunity here for connection that's cleared out by Neves. Neves had a very great game against Jablote, was very sturdy at the back. As I was saying, the Akeem Adams Trophy is up for grabs in the for the winner of the second round. It's a close battle at present with Central FC. They are at the head with 37 points, followed by Connection on 35 and Defense Force on 33. So it's even at this point in time. A true ball there for and well, Kevin Neves is asking the referee, what did I do? But it was clearly an infringement, and it's going to be a free kick just outside the 18-yard box. And we're not seeing who is going to be taking that kick. You see Daniel Cyrus is having a chat with, is it Jabari Mitchell? No, it's not Jabari Mitchell. It's Kurt Frederick. So the Club Sando is going to be tested here now. Let's see. It's a three-man wall. And it's low but cleared out nicely. It's going to be a throw into connection. So Woodley really getting a baptism of fire here from Alvin Jones across the face of the goal, but it's easy take there for Archibald. Tuse, Jones, Winchester. Winchester pass back to Tuse. Tuse wasn't expecting it and allows the Club Sando player to gain possession, and they are looking to go forward here. That's Club Sando. That's one of the Grenadians who have been acquired on this team, Shannon Phillip, from the Grenada national team. Remember when the transfer window was open, Club Sando bought a number of players, the majority from the Grenada national team and one player from the US. That's young Nestor Bradley. We have not seen Bradley on the starting lineup. To me, he had an okay game, a fair enough game against Jabloteh, but he's been rested here in this game. Remember, in the first encounter between both teams, Club Sando defeated Connection by 1-0. Will we see a repeat of that? Still early days yet. Jones. Looking to get Morris. Morris takes it down nicely. Still has it there. He has some space. Is Devon Morris. Inside to that's Philip Shannon. Philip takes the shot, but that shot definitely not going to trouble Jalini Archibald in goal. Shannon Phillip, a member of the Grenada national team, playing for Club Sando. And it's Winchester. And a good ball, a good through ball there inside for Jamal Williams. But a good neat pass there coming from the boot of Jabari Mitchell. 27 minutes of football being played. Mitchell, Cyrus, Tose. Thomas inside to Gerard London. London has it inside to Rivers. Rivers forcing to go back into his defender at Neves. Neves looking to get that ball to Woodley. Woodley takes it down. But Woodley, Jones back inside to Thomas. Thomas to Tristan Hodge. Hodge sends it on the far left of the field. And there is time and space for that cross, but a bit too hastily there. And it goes aimlessly over the crossbar. So with just one actual shot on the Club Sando goal, there isn't much to separate both teams here this evening. Connection definitely having a lot more of this possession, but definitely have nothing to show for it thus far. Club Sando yet to trouble Gilani Archibald in goal. Really have not shown, and that is something that was so prominent in the. And the first card is going to be shown here, and it's to Kevin Neves. Has looked threatening in the Jablote game, and so far in this encounter, coming nicely there is Balfour. Balfour is lucky to have kept his place after that 5-0 victory from whipping from Police. A couple more spectators have come into the stadium, but nothing that we can really rejoice off of. Very disappointing for football. And shot comes in aimlessly, straight, and a wayward clearance there from Kevin Neves. Again, what we see in there is that communication, because there was nobody close to him, so he could have better control and not give away possession. And as I said, so another possession being given away there by Kevin Woodley. So Club Sando not looking, and it's broken up, and it's an opportunity here, and a long ball here, and it's going to be a chase between, and again we see Woodley using a bit of his hand on Hodge, and it's going to be a free kick to Connection. Certainly, this game needs a goal to bring some sort of excitement into the football. It's completely double connection all the way. And it's an opportunity here. And a great save again from Balfour coming to the rescue in this encounter. Gradually, you can see Connection wearing them down more and more. That's Gerard Williams, the skipper, back with Daniel Cyrus. 36 minutes gone, still a goalless match here at the Manny Rabden Stadium. That ball is sent four wide for Winchester. Tose, Winchester, a bit too slow, easily broken up, but regain possession there quickly is the connection. Andre Tose. So a number of passes again we see there. And it's an opportunity here, but they are outnumbered. It's 4 against 3. Ball comes across the face of the goal, but goes out of touch. And actually, now with 37 minutes gone, it's actually the first corner for Club Sando. Can't recall any other thus far, so it's actually the first corner for Club Sando after 37 minutes of football here at the Manarajan Stadium. It's high, a bit too high for... And actually, Kevin Woodley not having a great game so far. He was given the opportunity to start this game here, but so far he has not shown good ball there to and a ball comes and you see Jones there annoyed with himself because he knew he could have done better. But again, we see some pressure being added there to the back line of the Club Sando team. Again, and it wasn't too far off the goal there for Club Sando. So it's going to be interesting to see how long they can defend or hold out because they have not. Could there be some drama in the last closing seconds here? That's the skipper. Tuse looks up inside to Jones. Jones has one. Goes past, puts it on his right foot, sends it back now to Tuse. Tuse, with that incorrect pass there by Tuse, brings the end of the first half in this match between W Connection and Club Sando. Club Sando definitely under pressure here in the first 45 minutes. Connection, on the other hand, a lot of ball possession, a lot of opportunities, but they have not been able to open their scoring, so it's going to be an interesting second half. So we're going to take a short break here from the action. When we return, we're going to give you all the action in the remaining 45 minutes. Remember, TT Pro League here on Axe7 Network, and we are coming to you from the Manny Ramsey Stadium right here in Marbella. Fight. Welcome back to Studio. Between Sando W connection has started at the end of the first half with all the possession and shots on goal to W connection. They failed to open the scoring. On the other hand, a very lackluster 45 minutes from Club Sando, number 20, Jamal Charles. Club Sando with the same starting 11. So hopefully we should get a couple goals here in this last period of play. Good interception there by Cornel Thomas. Jamal. In goal, Jason Balfour, the goalkeeper for Club Sando. Sends it long downfield. And it's a tussle between Cyrus and Woodley. Woodley and pressure being put on there. Pressure being Club Sando, that's Cornel Thomas. Inside. And not getting over the ball there is skipper Jesse Downing. Downing. Gidari. Thomas. Sends it. I don't think Modest expect to get a call. Cyrus marking him tightly there. So Club Sando started the second half with a bit more, I was just about to say a bit more purpose, but with a free kick like that from Kevin Neves. I will hold my thought for a moment. And what is surprising here is going to be a penalty, and Club Sando Club Sando has taken the lead through Devon Modest with just 8 minutes of play in the second half. So we have a game on hand because connection is going to come very hard at Club Sando. And you can see sometimes when you miss opportunities in football games, not that the shots that they took, were easy opportunities. And some clumsy football there from the Club Sando team. As I was saying, the opportunities that Connection had, they were not easy opportunities, but nevertheless, they must be concerned now that they didn't score and now they are trailing by 1 goal to 0. That's Winchester. Of course, they face the goal, and again a brilliant save there from Jason Balfour. So Balfour has really stood out for Club Sando in the first half, and we are seeing it here in the second half, where I think with two great saves to keep a clean sheet thus far. But opportunity there for connection to, it's back with the skipper Jamal Gerard Williams, Frederick Williams, inside to Thomas. Thomas going right back to Tristan Hodge. Hodge inside to Frederick Winchester. And Winchester pass to Frederick goes aimlessly out of touch. And it's Downing, skipper Downing, and opportunity, and it's a goal. And it's a goal, and it comes from the boot of none other than Kevin Woodley. And a total breakdown in the defense. I think Jalini Archibald didn't expect that cross, and well. W Connection trailing by 2 goals to 0. Who would have thought after looking at the first 45 minutes of this encounter? But there is still sufficient time here in this game. Plenty of time to be played. And it's 2 goals in the space of just about 5 minutes. One from the penalty spot and one from Kevin Woodley. Showtime as his nickname, although he was not all that impressive. But again, he is the type of player that the slightest of opportunity given to him, he's going to make you pay. So, Connection coming into this game here with the chance of going atop the standings has found themselves now trailing Club Sando by 2 goals to 0. We are hearing the echo of the lone Club Sando supporter. On a break here, that's Williams. Williams has about 4 or 5 orange, and we are seeing a spark here now in the defense of, and it's called for the offside. It's a handball actually, but nevertheless the first. But we must give credit to Jason Balfour in goal for Club Sando, because he has come up big throughout this match so far. And another opportunity here, Jalini Archibald way off his line. We see Shannon Phillip is down. Good defending again by Kevin Nees. Clears the downfield. Shannon Phillip there. But W Connection is making their second substitution. We see Tristan Hodge. He has been replaced, and young Akim Garcia is taking his place. So, with about 35 minutes still to play in this game, let's see how Connection is going to respond. Sometimes in football, there are teams that, and we are seeing, and again, opportunity there, a slim opportunity there for Connection. But I was saying that sometimes there are teams that, but W Connection, they can strike and strike quickly. So this match is far from over. It's at a very interesting stage. because throughout the first half, necessarily not in the sense of possession being with the ball, but they are trailing. And you're seeing bit much more eagerness now from the Club Sando team. It's as though they realize now that they are in charge, and it's an opportunity here for a timely intervention there by Camille Rivers, sort of added confidence. Income headed out there by Skipper Downing for Club Sando, and this will be a huge confident booster here for them as they go into their next game. But again, that's Garcia. Garcia has speed inside, but not getting proper control again. So the game has picked up some momentum. That's Modest, the goal scorer of the penalty. Tose. Tose being hounded there by Modest. And we are seeing Club Sando is going to be making their first substitution. The young American Nestor Bradley is going to be taking the field for Club Sando. As I said earlier, Bradley he had a great game, not exciting, but a great enough game. I think he's one. I'll tell you in a while who is the player that he is. Yes, it's number 19, Ryan Frederick. And it's going to be interesting to see how young Bradley, if he can continue from where he left off in that previous game. So 67 minutes of football being played here at the Manny Ramdan Stadium. And if you are now joining us, it's Club Sando who holds the advantage. 2-0 over W Connection. Thomas, Neves, Idari. Looking to get that ball there for Modest. Modest has and the intentions was good there from Modest. He saw Jelini off the line, but quick reaction by Jelini made that save look ever so simple. But on the field, so all 3 subs being made here by W Connection. But gradually, Club Sando has lifted the game here in the last couple of minutes, especially after getting that penalty and taking the lead. They have stepped up a bit, but again, ever so often, they seem to drop asleep in the defense. Thomas, Cyrus, Apai getting his first touch. Again, it's an opportunity here, and it's Modest. Modest sends it far to that's Bradley, but Bradley a bit shorter than Cyrus, never would have gotten his head to that ball. Frederick has it inside the 18-yard box. It's Frederick. And hesitating a bit there is Frederick. Allowing Gidari trying to apply the pressure here on Club Sando. Club Sando still leading 2 goals to nil. That's Frederick. To say Frederick. A ball there for Nesta Bradley. Bradley has so much of space, so much time. Now being confronted there by Cyrus. And shot this high over bar. But again, we definitely have seen here in the last couple of minutes that Club Sando has lifted their game here. And how, when you score goals, the confidence that brings into the team and into the players. And it's now W Connection who's really struggling to come back into this game here. And it's Club Sando, bad pass there from London to Woodley. So far, Kevin Neves and Gidari has been doing yeoman service in the back for Club Sando. And Apai, Frederick, and an opportunity, and well, certainly not W Connection afternoon. W Connection with all the possession in the first half. Now find themselves trailing. That's young Nesta Bradley. Goes inside, turns. That's Modest. Modest slips. Connection on a break inside to Tose. Tose inside to Apai. Apai sends it far side. Back with Apai. Apai a bit too many touches, loses the ball. And a strong tackle coming there from Thomas. No whistle. Frederick. Winchester. To Andre Tose. Frederick. Frederick. Frederick should have done a bit better there. A bit too casual there is Frederick. In the meantime, the clock is winding down here. Connection has to get something up, pull something out of the bag here quickly. here taking in this game this afternoon. We see the president of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, David John Williams, along with the national head coach, Stephen Hart, former general secretary of the Trinidad and Tobago Football Association, Sheldon Phillips, and also a former technical director, Lincoln Phillips, all here taking in this game. 5 minutes remaining here. Club Sando will be making yet another substitution. And we see making his way on the field is Moron Phillip. Moron Phillip, one of the players from the Grenadian national team that has joined W Connection. He played in the game against Jablote. Put the 3 points in the bag for Club Sando, because with just 5 minutes, it's going to be a huge miracle if Connection can even come back to salvage a draw in this encounter. But what a strange game of football this game was. Many who witnessed the first half would have never thought that Club Sando would be sitting in the driver's seat with a 2-goal advantage. That's Apai fighting between 2 defenders there and seeing that ball go way over the bar. Side to Rivers. Rivers not quick enough there. Jamal Williams robs him of the ball and goes forward. But Rivers come back to slow the pace down. That's Garcia. We have not seen much of Garcia in the second half since coming on as the substitute. Downing seemed to be a bit exhausted. But definitely Club Sando really putting some pressure here. And good defending there by, that's Moron Phillip. So this is going to be a huge confidence booster here for Club Sando, having lost their 2 previous encounters. That's Apai. Back to Thomas. To say. That's Woodley. That's Moron Phillip. Chased there by young Bradley. One thing we have seen with Nestor Bradley, he has the pace to run. Balfour, but one needs to also talk about the brilliance of Kevin Neves. Neves, tremendous game. Also young Gedari. That's Rivers. Rivers in a tussle there between Winchester. Winchester cleared down there by Phillip. Forcing Jelani to come way off. Cyrus. Again, that man Neves certainly doing a human service in the back line there for the Club Sando team. And these guys definitely going to be a happy bunch here when the final whistle is sounded. That's Winchester. Winchester, Winchester, Winchester. So many chances that Cyrus, is he going to take a shot? Sends it across and it comes off the crossbar and comes off the crossbar. You can see the disappointment there in Shannon Winchester. And we see Cornel Thomas is down. Seems to be okay. Naves a former TNTech. Also Cornel Thomas, former TNTech players. And that is the end of this encounter here. And at the stroke of the final whistle, Club Sando making it 2 out of 2 with a 2-0 victory here over Club Sando. And one would say disappointment for the connection because they have really had a brilliant first half, all the possession, but that is how football goes. Those who score win. So as we leave you from the Myronville Stadium with the news, Club Sando winning this encounter by 2-0.